Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Kone FC Career Mode. Today is episode 4 where we bring to you another 2 games, kicking off with our first game against Sheffield United. So as you can see, lads and lasses, if we head over to the standings, you can see the fixture to your right, Sheffield United versus Kone FC at Bramall Lane. Let's just show you the league table before we get into this encounter and the press conference. So as you can see there, both of us are yet to win a game. Oh no. Geez, okay, Sheffield United have won a game. I didn't realise they were 14th. I thought with 4 points you'd maybe be in the relegation zone, but they're not. They are 14th. They've got a win to their name, a draw as well, and 3 losses. They've also shipped 10 goals, so they average 2 a game. When you look towards the bottom of the table, though, you see us with an incredible 21 goals shipped. Admittedly, we got a clean sheet in the last episode away at Brighton, but it doesn't make for spectacular reading at all. We look like we're in turmoil, but to be honest with you, we got unlucky against Brentford, really. I mean, admittedly, we were 2-0 up, but still, we competed in the game. And at Brighton, we got a point where, you know, we could have nicked it maybe on the counter-attack. But yeah, it doesn't make for great reading like we just said, but on paper, you'd think Sheffield United is a kind of game where we should be going there trying to win. And if we can come away with a win there, you look at the table there, there's an opportunity to maybe go as high as 13th with a win. I mean, obviously, there'll be some teams above us that will get a point or so in this match day 6, but I'm positive and I believe that we can win this game against Sheffield United. So let's get into the press conference, and it will be a little bit different, okay? So I'll explain that why. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay then, people, so basically we're going to be running the press conference on this format with the webcam and the YouTube comments popping up around here. The reason being the green screen and Kone FC advertising is a bit of a glitch at the moment. It worked for episode 1, it had a little bit of a glitch in episode 2, and episode 3, it was an absolute car crash to edit, okay? So I'm going to have to run with this. There won't be any like fancy background or billboard, unfortunately, which I'm kind of gutted about, but I feel like just for the quality of the content, this is what I have to run with now until I can fix those problems. It seems to be like an export issue because when I film the content on my phone, it looks absolutely fine. But then when I transfer it over onto my PC for editing, there seems to be a little bug or a little glitch which causes the footage to go like really, really bright. And the only way to fix it is by like tampering with the exposure. But even then, it affects the green screen and obviously applying the background. So it's really difficult to do at the moment. I need to do some more research on it, but I really want to be consistent with this upload pattern and obviously upload a career mode episode every other day in the week. So yeah, let me just, what can I say? Be patient basically in terms of like these press conferences, all right? I'm still going to include your comments now, all right? So don't worry about that. But in terms of like what I want the press conferences to look like, you're just going to have to be a little bit patient whilst I do some research on how to fix the issue, okay? So apologies about that, but let's get into the press conference. So Bonbon asks about our midfield and obviously Manu Kone, who had a fantastic debut, but do we regret not signing Kone Kroos? Now, it's fair to say this player was again miles out of our price range, like Antonio Rudiger and other players, for example. Is it a player that I would have loved to sign? Yes, but it's just not possible. And also the age is a factor as well. This is a player who's in his 30s who hasn't really got long left in the game, to be honest with you, considering this is like a long-term project at Kone FC, so he really wouldn't fit, you know, the profile, even though he's good enough right now and would be our best player. But yeah, he just doesn't really fit the mould of player we're looking for at Kone FC, so that's why I went for Manu Kone and not for another midfield player, because I do feel like we've got a lot of depth in there, and it's just obviously waiting for things to click in there. So Dragon Boy asks if there will be a financial takeover of Kone FC. The answer to that is no. We need to generate our own funds, and to be honest with you, I don't really want to ruin this career mode. I mean, Newcastle, yeah, are the richest club in the world, so it's fair to say there are some funds in the bank account, but I'm going to be realistic and not go spending. And also we can't really go spending because there is only a certain player that we can go for. Only players that have like a play on words with the word Kone, so obviously like Kone Kroos that was mentioned in the previous question. So it's really difficult for us to sign players as it is, and to be honest with you, I don't really want to ruin the career mode by overspending. I feel like we need to earn those funds, okay? And this final question here mentions about signings, or if I'm happy with the players that we've got. I am happy with the players that we've got, and I believe now that we're outside of the transfer window, which I forgot to mention, so again, we can't sign players. We've now got a squad, and to be fair, we've got 24 players to work with who are all around 70 to 75 or 80 rated. So it's an okay squad for the Premier League, and there is a bit of depth there. So I'm not too concerned about not signing like loads of players. I think Manu Kone was one that had to get done. We could have gone for Jonathan Kone on the right side as well, but I'm happy with Maxwell Kone and Konaldinho on the wings. I think I'm mentioning, and Kingsley Coman as well. That's the other one I forgot. So really, I'm happy with the depth in the squad, and yeah, I just hope that things start clicking because we need to get some wins on the board. Right, so let's head into this Blades game then. As you can see, they've got Foderingham in goal. I don't really know many of those players, to be honest with you. I know Gustavo Haima in midfield, he's really good. But apart from that, I'm not too familiar with Blades' squad. I've kind of shown them a bit of disrespect there, like non-intendedly, so it might bite me in the ass, to be honest with you, but I feel like we can beat that. It's obviously a back five, so we'll be looking to try and get down the wings, and because obviously we're going to have 2v1s down the sides because they've got 3 in midfield, so hopefully we can capitalise on that. But yeah, I believe we can win this game, so let's get into it. Good tackle, Cannavaro. John Cones. Manu Kone. Inside. Kone. Good ball wide. You're onside. Good ball from Konsa. Against Robinson. Kone gets inside with good pace. Good ball. Kone, good feet. Wide it goes. Is the cross right? No. Right, nearly half time. Absolutely nothing's happened in this first half. It's been pretty damn diabolical. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. There it is. I found it. Canaldo! Yes! 1-0. It's came. The first shot on target in the game is Cristiano Ronaldo. Whoa. So, yep. Can we win this header? No. McAtee. Okay, it's half-time here. Sheffield United 0, Kone FC 1 at Bramall Lane. Good first half. A boring first half, but it's fair to say we've been organised, disciplined. They've not really been a threat so far, Sheffield United, but that is always a bit of a concern when they're playing against Kone FC because it only takes one chance against us at the moment to score a goal. So lots of bodies forward for us. Can we find this pass into midfield? We can. Great ball. Canaldo. We'll give him the shimmy. It's a great feint. Can we get the shot off? Good save following him. We'll reload with Kone. That's a better delivery. Headed away by Harmer. Can we win this header? We've got the ball still. Really good spell again at the start of the second half. Ronaldinho, sorry. Paces into the box. Ball across. Canaldo, 2-0. And Bramall Lane has been shocked at the start of the second half. His second of the game. Massive moment that could be. Down the line it goes from McAtee for Ezri Konsa to chase Larauchi. Who gets the ball in first time. Good touch by Bene, and it's hammered in. And will it be a case of us bottling another 2-goal lead? We've got the pace to recover, but can we deal with the situation here? He gets the ball in, dealt with by Konde. Konsa prevents the corner. Maxwell Kone goes inside. Canali, we play out nicely. Maxwell Kone will run down the line here. He's got space to run. Looks for the over-the-top ball for Canaldo. Canaldo, how's the first touch? It's really good. Can we feint inside? We can. Canaldo! Was that on or should I play that across? Just keep trying to press. Just keep trying to press. Oh, it's a good ball inside. Ben Osborne. Turns well. Oh, no. Cameron Archer! It's wide. It's wide. Is that it? It is it! Kone FC have won a game in the Premier League under my management at the 7th time of asking, I think. Might be the 6th. But it's job done at Bramall Lane. We finally won a game in the Premier League, and that will most definitely take us out of the relegation zone. Oh my God, I nearly had a heart attack there when Cameron Archer hit that shot with his left foot. I thought I was nestling into the top corner. So there it is, a massive win at Bramall Lane. Our first win in the Premier League, thank God for that. And now we can take a Premier League break because we've got some Carabao Cup action. I am going to play the game because I want to use my squad, a term which I love to use in my TikTok videos and my shorts. But the relief, I can have a sigh of breath. It's just so satisfying to finally get a win in the Premier League. And shall we have a look at the league table? Because I'm sure it will make for some fantastic reading. So there's the third round tie. Premier League, please. Premier League, here we go. We're up to 14th. 20th to 14th within one win. Wow. Okay, that is unreal. I mean, that is sensational. We actually look like a seasoned Premier League side. When you look at the table now, you see we're just comfortably shit mid-table, which I would take for a first season. I would absolutely take that in a heartbeat. Buzzing with that. Nice one. So yeah, 14th in the league. Let's get into the Carabao Cup game now against Barnsley. God, nice. Right, my confidence is up after seeing that. Come on. Right, here we go then. Wholesale changes as expected for this tie away at Barnsley. Kontopoulos in goal, the Brazilian. I can't pronounce his name. Cancelo, Contral, usual fullbacks to be fair. Jules Koundé and Vincent Kompany in defensive or centre half. Eduardo Camavinga plays on the left because of lack of wingers, and we've got a lot of centre mids. Kondogbia, Bacona in midfield, centre mid. Kingsley Coman on the right. And up front, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo, Su Yep, and Harry Kone. Right, here's Contral. All of these players here on the pitch, well, some of them anyway, are playing for places or an opportunity to get Premier League football. Dirty there for the Barnsley player. We get it wide to Cancelo. Ball goes in by Koneman towards Harry Kone. He's up, he's in. And it's his first goal for the club. in his first appearance for the club. It took the bold beauty only 5 minutes to score as a Kone FC player. Harry Kone got big, and a trademark header by Harry Kone, aka Harry Kane. Great service into the box. He peeled off onto the shoulder of the centre half. Brilliant header. 1-0 Kone FC. Are we starting to develop a nice run of form? Hopefully this continues, but early on we lead 1-0. Here's Waters, good ball into Cosgrove, trying to ship away, gets away, and he's in there, Cosgrove, and he's actually scored. Fair to say Konstantopoulos there didn't cover himself in any glory, and after going 1-0 up within 5 minutes, it's only took us 6.5 minutes to be back level. Down the line, goes inside towards Kone Dogbia. Kone does good well with the hold-up play, and Kingsley Coman makes it 2-1. Couldn't really get my words out there, but what we could get out was another goal. Kone keeps hold of it, nice. Goes inside again for Harry Kone. Great little through ball, and we're in again with Canaldo, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper, Killip. Cosgrove finds Waters. What a ball that is, and Barnsley have scored quite an unbelievable goal. A bit of flair that you probably wouldn't expect from a League One outfit, with all due respect. And yes, 2 apiece after half an hour. What a game you have, by the way. Gets inside. Finds Waters. And they've got a man over here. And Benson's in again. And Benson's scored again. I think it might actually be his first goal. But either way, Barnsley have scored 3 goals off 3 chances. And Konstantopoulos, it's fair to say, has had an absolute shocker. Canaldo could be in here. It's not the best run by the Portuguese, to be honest with you. He's looked after it, though. Nice. Good ball inside. Koneman on for Harry Kone. He's clinical. And this is a player who looks like he might be earning a start for Kone FC. What a half of football, by the way. We've seen 6 goals, split even, 3 apiece. Harry Kone at the double. Finds Harry Kone on a hat-trick. And gets away. Harry Kone's in for the hat-trick. Harry Kone! Good save by Killip, the goalkeeper. It's fair to say I think we've had more chances than Barnsley, but it is 3 apiece. Konavinga, direct, does well. It's a good delivery, that. Back post, Company makes it 4-3 before the end of the half. We tried something different there, a little bit of a different variation. We took the man on rather than lay it off this time. Created more space. Company unmarked at the back post. And then before the end of the first half, I'm losing my breath because of how many goals there's been. It's Kone FC 4, Barnsley 3 at Oakwell. Benson does well. Benson gets a shot off, and Konstantopoulos makes his first save of the game. Canaldo, we still can't get it away. Can we get to the half? Gets rid, just get it out. Okay, so half-time, 7-goal thriller in the opening 45. Once again, it's a full sold-out Kone FC away end to your right there on the picture. What a half and football. Surprisingly, it's not been televised. But yeah, hopefully we can hang on, get the job done, and advance to the next round of this Carabao Cup. We want a cup run here at Kone FC. Konstantopoulos, oh God. Interesting by the goalkeeper. I wasn't really looking, to be honest with you. Really poor. Can we get the block in? We can't, but Benson coming close. Finds Canaldo. Good run by Kondogbia. Can we slip him in? He's onside. Jeffrey Kondogbia scores. And we've finally got a 2-goal cushion. Could that now make it enough to get into the next round of this competition? He's somehow wearing the armband, Kondogbia. But yeah, 5-3. And it's fair to say it's a relief because Barnsley have been good today. So that's a relief. Waters, tackled by Konavinga. Kondogbia. Oh. Kane, good ball for Cole. Cole's in, and Cole scored. 5-4. This is crazy. This game's been crazy. Harry Kone, good little dink ball over the top. Canaldo with a good touch, brings it down. Harry Kone, good save by Killip. Good save. Consello goes inside. Kone, good touch on. Canaldo, could this be the moment? Yes, okay, 6-4. Crazy scoreline, but it's in the back of the net again, sorry. We lead by a 2-goal cushion again. That's a relief. And hopefully this time we can hang on to the 2-goal lead. Styles, ball in. And the lad has struck it and scored. I couldn't pronounce his name, but it's 11 goals in this game, and Barnsley is still in it. Conde. Good ball. Consello on the ball now. Here's Consello. Goes inside. 5 to play. Bacona. Good ball to Harry Kone. Kone knocks it on for Ronaldo. Canaldo, sorry. Looks for a pullback. Kondogbia coming onto it. and Killip makes another great save. Is there a last chance for Barnsley? There isn't. Whew, and breathe. So after 11 goals, down at a League One side at Oakwell, the final score is Barnsley 5, Kone FC 6. It wasn't convincing. Some really good attacking play on show, but some really vulnerable defensive play on show as well. So a bit of concern there, but it's job done. We're into the next round. Really happy with the performance of Harry Kone in particular. Thought he was brilliant, and he's definitely going to probably have the opportunity to start a Premier League game soon because, yeah, fair play to him. He was definitely my man of the match. So, guys, that is the end of episode 4 of Kone FC. 2 really good results, 2 wins. So we obviously beat Sheffield United 2-1, and then we got an 11-goal throw down at Oakwell at Barnsley, where we managed to get through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. So thank God for that. But yeah, you may have been able to tell from this episode there was no interviews after the game. Again, that relates back to the green screen issue, which I explained earlier on in this episode. Again, we just can't do the interviews at the moment until I've done some research on the ongoing issue. Anyway, I still hope you enjoyed this episode. Obviously, loads of entertainment, loads of goals, and a couple of wins there. We're up to 14th in the Premier League as well. Make sure you drop a comment down below as well for the press conference if you want to be involved in this video. The game that we're going to be playing next is Burnley at home. So please try and tailor your questions towards Burnley, Vincent Kompany. I need to say Kompany then. That would have been funny. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So a massive thank you again for watching this video, and a thank you again as well for 200,000 subscribers. I really, really appreciate all of your support. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like, turn on notifications, subscribe, and also drop a comment, all right? Thank you again, guys, and enjoy the rest of your week. See you soon.